and welcome to Miss Jariah Martins. On Ideas Paradise today, we have a young man who has called on bluff, who has taken a decision in life, a decision not to do the regulars, but something unusual. Well, this young man started by writing books. He had written a couple of books, one of them published in the United States of America. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about him and his new idea, newfound love. Welcome to the program, Mr. Razak Kabiru Babatunde.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for having me here.
The first question is this: why have you chosen the unusual path?
Because I think that's how life ought to be. We are here for a purpose, and the purpose should be defined.
Young men are taking appointments somewhere. A lot of people are hustling for jobs outside, but you have decided to do things on your own. Don't you think it's a bit on the risk side?
Yeah, life is a risk, and I was born to believe that. I was raised to believe that, and I believe people around me in the whole world should be able to learn and gain one or two things from me. And it has to start from my country. I'm a Nigerian, and I should be able to influence people positively, make a change.
Before we go into the new idea you have, you call it
Nigeria Flag Waver.
Nigeria Flag Waver. What inspires you?
What inspires me is just because I see a great nation, Nigeria. I see a nation that is full of opportunities, but little things affect people and affect the nation, and I think people are not seeing what I'm seeing. I see a great nation, Nigeria, and I was like, okay, let me take the bull by the horn and solve the problem. So the idea is to rebrand this country, to make Nigeria what God has destined it to be.
A lot of people look at you and say, look, this young man is over ambitious and he's like a joker. Jokers Incorporated, who doesn't really know what Nigeria is all about. Can he fix Nigeria? Do you think you can rebrand Nigeria?
Yes, it's doable. It's doable. First of all, what we did was to gather people of same mind, people of the same idea, and we came together. Let us analyze our challenges. When we did, we discovered that our challenges are revolved about just 4 things.
What are they?
Number one is lack of patriotism. And that is what brings about lack of national value and consciousness. Then when we have that, you're going to have unemployment. I mean, analyze that. Then unemployment brings about poverty. So Nigeria problem is not more than that 4. It's just those 4 now gave birth to others. Then you want to solve Nigeria's problem, you handle that. If you are able to tackle that successfully, Nigeria is one of the best nations in the world. And we are in it already, and we are going to get it done.
Now, Nigeria Flag Waver.
Yeah.
What is it all about?
Yeah, Nigeria Flag Waver is a concept that designed, as I said, to rebrand the nation. And we talked about national value and consciousness that can make the citizens to work together and make the nation a great one. And what we do is that we are planning a nation of people that can take the nation's flag and say, I'm standing for Nigeria. When you're standing for Nigeria, the way you talk will change, your reasoning will change, and whatever you do will change, and you use that to influence others. And we talk about leaders, for example. Leaders they were actually followers yesterday, and what you have as a follower is what you're going to be as a leader. So we want to use Nigeria Flag Waver to change Nigeria's youth. I must tell you, you need to learn, our leaders need to learn how to influence how our people reason. Because one way or the other, media play a great role in making people think negatively about this country. I'm not trying to attack the media. For example, in 2001 was first time I heard Nigeria is a fraud. Our amalgamation is a fraud. That is not what we need to tell our children. That is where it starts from. And as a result of that, people think about, no, Nigeria is a fraud, and they think of disintegrating Nigeria. That is where the problem starts from. So we are coming together to make people see why we have to fight, work together to make this nation a great one. And when we are able to combat the problem of lack of patriotism, we are going to use the same idea to bring job into the table of people, to let Nigerians be able to think, develop jobs, and we are going to finance them. So we are not thinking about young Nigerians that are going to start looking for jobs. We are trying to build Nigerians that will build jobs. Now, Nigerian Flag is designed to raise 999 millionaires in a year, and their focus is going to be on agriculture. Imagine a Nigerian that has capacity of employing at least 30 people. Multiply that by 999. Focusing on agriculture. It means that in 5 to 10 years, Nigeria is going to fill the world. We are going to feed the world comfortably. We have the capacity, we have the natural and the human resources. So that's what Nigeria is going to do.
How do you tend to go about this? Finance. You have a backbone. You have somebody who is throwing money at you from somewhere within the country or outside.
Definitely not now. But there's no way we are going to do without sponsors. Though the concept itself is viable enough to finance itself, but from a starting point, we will surely need sponsors. But when some sponsor comes in and we are able to do it for 6 months, after 6 months, this project will fly. We need no sponsors. We need no sponsors or assistance at that point. But to start, it's our country. I come with my idea. Another person comes with idea, you come with your equipment, you come with your money, and let us build this country together. We don't need to beg other nations to build Nigeria, for Nigerians will be built by Nigerians.
Nigerians will be built by Nigerians. The one thing that really strikes me about you is that you're a young man and you are full of ambition. Now, what are your targets?
Yeah, my target, according to research, because we didn't just design this, we conducted a research by a professional researcher that are based in Nigeria and has branch in the United States of America. It's called Market Scan International. Our target is from 20 years old to 45. And that is talking about 47% of Nigerian youth. So our target is Nigerian youth from 20 to 45. And you know, when we talk about job, these are the set of people that do a lot of job. These are the set of people that are in school. These are the set of people that fought, that determines our leaders. When we are able to change 45% of Nigerians to determine a leader that ought to be in the affairs of power, number one, we determine who rules us. When we raise 47% of Nigerians, they will, from school and going into the labor market, not trying to look for a job, but creating job. You know, from that, poverty will reduce drastically in the country. Then there's nobody to go into crime, because crime are done by the youth. You don't tell me I have a job that I'm doing and you want me to go into crisis. I'm not going to do that. When people are jobless, they will be used for thuggery, political thuggery, and this is what we want to stop. So with that, we reduce unemployment, we reduce insecurity, we reduce political crisis, we reduce ringing, we reduce almost everything. And the right leader will be chosen by this 47% of Nigerians through this concept. It has been tested and approved.
Oh, well, let me quickly congratulate you on this feat and say I wish you very best of luck in all your endeavor, Mr. Razak Kabir Babatunde.
Thank you, sir.
Well, message for the youth before you go.
My message to the youth is that Nigeria is feasible. This is one of the best nations in the world. As you have approved our concept through the opinion poll, I want us to still stand by it. By the time it comes on air soon, I want all Nigerians to stand by this. This is our time. We have to change it. Some people fight to bring us here. We have to fight it to make it a better nation for our next generation. Thank you.
I've been talking to Mr. Razak Kabir Babatunde of the Nigerian flag waver. He's a very interesting young man. One can just spend the rest of the minutes with him and he won't be bored. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we have to go now, and thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for staying tuned. We'll see you some other time.